So last year, a lot of media outlets and people in the sneaker world, myself included, named the 2002R Protection Pack as the sneakers of the year. Those sneakers brought a huge surge of popularity to that model, with now even some general release colorways selling out quite consistently. And this year, New Balance have continued to give us more colorways, and I got the latest one right here. I'll be reviewing the 2002R Refined Future in the vintage orange colorway. So what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Shout out to all my old as well as my recent subscribers. And just getting some housekeeping out the way, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm dropping at least 3 videos a week. Check out my bi-weekly sneaker pod, the Kickback pod, available Spotify, Apple Music, links are in the description. And give me a follow on TikTok as well as Instagram. I'm dropping a lot of content there too. So let us get into this very loud colorway of the Protection Pack, the Vintage Orange. So far, this is the 3rd colorway of this pack to release this year. We've seen the Navy colorway as well as the Mirage Gray already drop, and all 3 of these colorways, in my opinion, absolutely fire. You can't go wrong with any of them. This particular colorway is giving me some very strong Salehi Bembury 2002 vibes. If you love the colorway on those shoes, you just didn't want to pay the crazy resale prices, these are a pretty good alternative. Also, one thing I noticed having the shoe in hand is that this particular colorway looks way better in person than it did in pictures. Because when I saw it in pictures, I wasn't all that impressed. To me, it looked like it was just one color throughout the upper of the shoe. Having this in hand, however, you can see that there are different shades of orange used on the shoe. The mesh panels of the shoe that you see on the toe box, they have a much brighter orange color. Whereas these uneven suede panels, of course, we love these uneven suede panels on the Protection Pack. Those are done in a much more burnt orange color. So there is definitely a bit of contrast there. It's not just one tone of orange all over the shoe. Additionally, you have this white end logo surrounded by some orange embroidery. You also get a cream midsole, of course, part of that whole vintage aesthetic. And another cool thing about the shoe is the outsole. The outsole, it clearly looks like it's been walked in already. And that is also done in purpose to go along with this whole vintage sort of theme with the shoe. The Refined Future Pack was supposed to represent this, bringing the past and future together into one shoe. I still felt, however, that the shoe was missing a bit more of a contrasting color, because the only laces you get with this shoe are these orange laces. So I tried to throw on some cream laces from my shop, Elevate laces, and I think it looks a lot better on the shoe, makes the shoe more visually appealing. If you are interested in copying these laces, make sure you get the low top beige laces from my shop. Once again, Elevate laces, the link is in the description. Moving on to the quality of the sneaker, gotta say, really nice suede used on this pair. Just as good suede compared to the other colorways. However, I will say compared to those original 3 colorways of the Protection Pack, those featured a completely different suede. Like, it's much more of a hairier suede, and I thought overall a better quality suede. It seems like this year they're releasing this in much more of a general release, so the suede isn't as good as those first 3. However, it's still really good. I mean, it's New Balance after all. Besides suede, you also get a little bit of leather used on the tongue of the sneaker, and once again, it's done in that uneven finish. Perhaps my favorite thing about the 2002R is definitely the comfort of this shoe. I've said this before, compared to all other New Balance models, this pair just fits me so well. And actually, I'm not the only one who said this. I watched a sneaker video recently by Eddie Wynn, and he said the exact same thing, that compared to all other models, the 2002R just fits the best on feet. And as far as what sizing you need to get, for me, this pair fits perfectly true to size. Some previous pairs of the 2002R, for example, that higher learning pack, those came in some pretty weird sizes, like they were a little bit longer in the toe area. However, not the case with this pair. With this and with the other 2 colorways of the Protection Pack, you can go true to size and they fit perfectly. Most people do like to go a half size down in some other New Balance pairs like the 990s and the 550s. But with these, however, you can go true to size and that would be the perfect fit. Looking at what these are going for right now on the resale market, I personally love what's going on right now in the resale market, because this pair, as well as pretty much every release nowadays, the resale prices are just a lot lower than they were a year ago. Not a bad price to pay considering what those original pairs are going for. And also, like I said, compared to the Salehis, a much cheaper option. These are good quality and a pretty nice colorway, so for these prices, I'm not complaining. I do think they are worth the price. Overall, the New Balance 2002R Protection Pack in the vintage orange colorway, are these a cop or a drop? While it's not my favorite colorway of the protection pack to release so far, especially when looking at pictures, I wasn't all that interested in this shoe, but I gotta say, having these in hand, these are just really nice with its different shades of orange. Nice quality on these as well. They're selling for a pretty decent price too. I still think 1 year later, the protection pack is still one of the best sneakers to have released over the last few years. And it seems like, doesn't matter the colorway, it always seems to look good on this model. Another nice pair for all you New Balance lovers out there. I definitely think these are a cop. As always, let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think about this pair right here? How does it compare with some of the other colorways that have released so far? And are you excited about some of the upcoming colorways? I know I got my eyes on that purple pair. And that's about it. Thank you for watching the channel. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.